Well, if you guys can't tell by the article right over here, no, this is not fake news. It's not fake news. This is the real deal. This is 100% factual. This is absolutely real. Many people didn't want to believe the whole leaks going on that happened since the whole season 8 leak debacle that happened during the end of 2017. Then of course that led up to the whole thing with G5, etc, etc, etc. But as of right now, while we're not sure about G5 at the moment, because that sort of seems like it's not going to happen anytime soon. But what is happening, maybe sometime soon, I don't know. Again, we don't know the actual, release date as of yet. But yeah, right here, right now, this is it. The news of My Little Pony. The news that we somewhat didn't want to hear, but, it was going to happen one day eventually. But has now been confirmed from the actual, the My Little Company, the company of My Little Pony themselves, Hasbro, and the people who work on the show, especially on their official Facebook page, also says so. Anyway, season 9 confirmed to be the final season of Friendship is Magic.
What? What?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody just calm down!
Yeah, it is true, yeah. Yep. And, well, hey, we all predicted that most of the leaks. Well, the Generation 5 one, I'm a little iffy on that one. But for the most part with Season 9, they confirmed it right. But not only that, though. I kind of knew something was going to happen because of the whole way that Season 8 ended, the finale, which I don't know if you have seen the Season 8 finale or not, which don't want to get into, I guess, too much spoilers, I guess, if you guys haven't seen the Season 8 finale. If you have, anyway, if you have. So yeah, so if you have seen the Season 8 finale, there you go. Then you know exactly, especially the way it ended, on how, things turned out to be, especially with Cozy Glow. So if you already know that, then yeah, so especially how that all played out, which makes sense, because it didn't end the way, I'll just say this, it's not the way that you think it was going to end, like the way that usual MLP does it. Let's just say that the ending threw me completely off guard as well, which is still, I quote, as I said before, it is the best finale I have seen in years, because the way they planned this out was just incredible. It was goddamn incredible. Like the way they did this was just absolutely insane. Like, but now, with Season 9 being the final season, I knew something was going to be up, especially with that. I was like, yeah, maybe this is somewhat quote-unquote the end, because everyone was saying it. Hits also explains why this is the final BronyCon of 2019. It makes absolutely complete fucking sense. It really does. It makes complete sense on why this is the last BronyCon especially. So, obviously this, well, not only that, but also when it comes to content creation, there isn't like crazy amount of shit ton of like really known ones as like a late, especially for me. Now, here's the thing, okay? Before we get to that, let's just read the actual article. And by the way, this video is not scripted. Obviously, it is not. It's not scripted at all. It's just basically me just going through the article. Well, actually, you're not really like scripted, but like there is gonna be edits. Obviously, like when I do this, like there are certain parts that I feel like can be scripted in a way, but there'll also be like little funny edits as you'll see blown around the video. But anyways, yeah, so let me just read the article as well. Speculation went rampant on this one over the last year, but it seems we finally have confirmation of some sad news. Today, Hasbro, it is Hasbro, okay, I was right. Now, I want to make sure, I want to be crystal clear that it was. Hasbro has confirmed that Season 9 of Friendship is Magic will be the final season of the TV series. Now, let's take this sentence verbatim. The TV series. Not like the entirety of MLP as a whole. And again, they'll explain why. Also, there is another article that I do want to show you as well. And also, if you do want to read the article for yourselves as well, if you want to check it out, whatever, interesting, for an interesting read, I'll put it down in the description below where you can go on Equestria Daily to read it upon yourselves. And you know what's weird too, because I haven't really done a pony news video in a while, but you know what, since I figured I had time, I got out earlier from work, I'm like, you know what? I have to make this video, because I haven't made any MLP news related stuff in a while. But like everything else, like what comes around, I always miss it most of the time. And then it's like, what's the whole point? Because everybody pretty much already knows about it from day, not even just 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. So what's the whole point of making this part of the subject? But now this just dropped today. This news has just dropped today. And I read it on my break at work. Like I'm in the Discord server that had a link to it, and I was able to actually see it. And I was like, oh, okay, wow, okay. So this is actually legit. So let's continue reading the article. Ending the show after an amazing 9-year run that no one could have ever dreamed of in 2010. Now, 9 years. So meaning it maybe might still come out this year. Maybe, unless it's going to be like the very end. Now, again, we don't know the date for Season 9. They haven't confirmed it. Yeah, they haven't confirmed it. Yeah, as of yet. From what I've been reading, there's no confirmation when Season 9 is officially going to drop. Again, we haven't heard any kind of news after Season 8 was over. Like any other pony cons that we know of, that they had like the actual, like, or even like in a Hasbro meeting or something, or even like at a Comic-Con or something. Especially when Season 8 was still going, we didn't hear any news about Season 9, rather being the last season or not, about anything really. About anything, until finally recently now at the beginning of 2019. So, is Season 9 really going to be coming out this spring like we've been doing now? Or, since Season 5, mind you? Or, are we going to go back to the old school formula, where we're going to have to wait all the way into the fall for the last season going into 2019 to 2020. I'll leave it to you at that. So you can find the announcement over here, and that's the Facebook page to it, etc, etc. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, so let's just actually read this right here. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Season 9 will be the last season of Friendship is Magic, but this is definitely not the end for My Little Pony. Alright, so it's not the end. So it's not the end as of yet. Keep in mind, we still have plans for other things, which I'll put in our link as well to read as well. It's just the beginning as we continue development on our all-new CGI movie. So it's going to be CG. I mean, as long as you can kind of use the same animation. I don't know. Okay, CG. I don't know about that one, because I really did like the whole 2D thing that we had. The 2D-ish animation we had from the last movie, which I really liked. I love the animation that they used for 2D was incredible for that movie. But with CG though, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not too big crazy into CG. I'm really not at the end of the day. As long as it's done right. If it's done right, then that's good. If you have right directors that can do CG right, that's fine. If the 3D can work, maybe we have to see how it goes from development time. But of course, the date, which I'll explain in the other article, we decided to continue our beloved stories told on multiple platforms, meaning, YouTube, etc, etc. And in the coming months, with the shorts, because keep in mind we have the shorts as well. At the beginning of this year, the MLP shorts, Equestria Girls just started up. Well, Equestria Girls is a separate thing, of course. And there's a special of Equestria Girls, which is coming out in spring, but not as a short, as a whole full-blown, like, special OVA style, like the one where it's a crossover, where Twilight, the side Twilight, not the Twilight, let's keep it real, not the Twilight, the side Twilight from that universe, getting herself into a pony with Sunset. So that special I'm really looking forward to. Out of everything Equestria Girls, hell yeah, I am so looking forward to that one. That one is going to be actually pretty interesting. I'm actually looking forward to that one. We'll be able to share our exciting new content plans that promise to entertain and delight our fans in more magical ways than ever before. Stay tuned for updates. Okay, so this confirms that even though Season 9 will be the last one, MLP is still going to have its own thing. Because, as I'll explain in the next article over here, right here, bam, new movie planned for 2021. So as you can see here, here's a little poster here with the news article. Hasbro movie slate. G.I. Joe. What? G.I. Joe? Whoa, okay. I didn't... I wonder if it's going to be, like, animated or, like, CG 3D or something. Because... Allspark. Okay, so Allspark... Oh, Allspark's coming back. So... I don't know. Allspark might be coming back, so maybe they can work something out and make the CG actually look really good. I don't know. We have to wait and see. So Hasbro movie slate, we have G.I. Joe 2020, Micronauts, which I've never heard of that. So that's all next year, 2020, starting off the new decade with not My Little Pony, but with G.I. Joe and Micronauts. And okay, so now we get to the 2021 stuff. Now I thought it was going to be next year because it'll be a year after. If it is a year after, again, I don't know the official date on when season 9 is coming out as of yet. But Dungeons and Dragons 2021 and My Little Pony 2021. So that means there's going to be a sequel to the My Little Pony movie, or it's going to be it's probably going to be taking place right after the series is over. Maybe this is the quote-unquote Generation 5 movie leak thing that people were talking about too. But who knows at the end of the day. The New York Toy Fair is underway, and when it comes to new announcements for ponies, the Investor called this morning, Hasbro has announced another feature-length MLP movie is coming up with a scheduled release year of 2021. It will be a 3D CG animated movie, and as of yet, it's unknown the movie will be G4 or G5. Oh, so we don't know that yet. Okay, so they don't know if it's G4 or G5. So they're still in the works there. So we clearly don't really know yet. Hopefully we will get more information on this upcoming movie soon. So there you go. There you go. So more My Little Pony, but we don't know if it's going to be Generation 4 still or Generation 5. So the Generation 5 thing is still up in the air. We still don't really know. But now I'm going to get to the nitty gritty when it comes to my overall thoughts on the series ending as a whole. Now, I started to really get into... Now, when it came to when this series first dropped, or not really first dropped, but like the year after it dropped in 2011, I only got into the series a little bit. Like, I was in a very old school chat room many, many years ago, and they told me, hey, you know, you should watch this new My Little Pony cartoon. It's actually not like the old My Little Pony, which I thought was just a shitty franchise for just little girls. And I didn't think something like this could just be so... like really well done, and by God it was, because it's like, yeah, because the same people who did it are the same people who did Powerpuff Girls, Foster's Home, you know, which is Lauren Faust, and they also worked on many other Cartoon Network shows as well, or just other shows in general. So it's like, oh, very interesting. So then when I watched the first season, which was the whole, you know, Nightmare Moon, you know, all that, you know, the beginning, the prologue, it changed my perspective when it comes to the actual series. Then she's like, yeah, there's a whole fandom dedicated to this. I'm like, wait, what? They go, yeah, it's called like a brony fandom. I'm like, what the shit is a brony fandom? Like, I didn't really know about all this until like the first season like ended, but I didn't really catch up with season 1. I saw certain episodes here and there, and so did my wife too. My wife sort of saw certain episodes here and there, like to some degree, and then with season 2, I think she saw more of season 2 than I saw more of season 2. At least what I thought. I think she saw more of season 2 than I did, because she saw like the premiere, but I think she saw like the Nightmare Night episode where like Luna comes back and stuff like that. I saw a little bit of that too, but then in 2012, when she saw the finale, like she wanted to show me this season 2 finale because of how so great it was. Because I like Disney musicals and I love Crystal, because Disney musicals always has a thing for me, like for the villains perspective wise anyway, because they always make some really, really amazing, awesome tunes. When it comes to Chrysalis's song, when it comes to the way this all played out, like some really adventurous Disney movie, it was really well done. Like, I love the season 2 finale, even though I didn't really catch up mainly a lot with the show. I saw this episode and I absolutely fell in love. I'm like, hell yes, I have to keep watching more of this, because Chrysalis was just an amazing villain. We had all these like clones and stuff, of course, you know, all the crazy action that had afterwards, like the royal wedding. It may not be in my top like 1, 2, or 3 anymore. It's like somewhere in the top below 5 list now, because other seasons came after that and, you know, kind of destroyed it. But still, you know, from there on out, 2012, I marathon season 1, went through season 2, even saw the finale again, and there I was. 2012, I became officially known as a brony in 2012. And then from there on out, I was a big fan of the series. I started to look up more stuff of MLP, fan content, stuff like that. And that's pretty much where I got and drawn the line when it comes to the series. But then, of course, years after years passed while I was still loving the show, still loving some of the other fan content, I, you know, started getting into more other things that kind of distracted me from ponies for a while. Like many other fandoms. Well, I mean, of course, I was still a big anime fan, no doubt about that. But, you know, I was in a lot into gaming, and I was more invested into other things, like, especially like how I am. Like, I may love ponies, but it's not my entire life. Like, even though I was obsessed with it at one point, by all the upcoming years, I think like after like season 5-ish, I think it was around like season 6, I must say. Yeah, it's probably gonna be around season 6. I would say season 6 is where I was starting to draw the line, especially the way season 6 was being produced and stuff like that. I think that's when like I wasn't like too obscenely insane with the show, like I kind of was. You know, season 7 still brought me back into it, like how that was and everything. So yeah, so there's been a lot of craziness or little ups and downs for me when it comes to MLP, like around that time period. And I would say when it comes to other things, I just become more like accustomed to. Like, I don't know, like I just say, like I love the show. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't love it. I love the show. Of course, I'm going to continue it to the end. I'm gonna ride the fuck out with it. Obviously, when it finally does end, and then continue on from there. Now, when it comes to many people in the Brony fandom, obviously when they heard the news, oh my god, everything's gonna be coming to an end. Oh my god, what am I gonna do in my life now that ponies are over? You know, I've heard this exact same thing coming from many other fandoms when their certain series ends, and they say the exact same thing. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, what that was like my life and everything. Now it's gonna be over. Like, what the hell is gonna happen next? First of all, it's not going to be completely over yet. Keep in mind, while the main series is over, there's still going to be other things. Like, of course, the shorts, obviously, we're going to have. Question Girls, I believe, is still going to be a thing, kind of, sort of. So, yeah, pretty much, I guess. It's still kind of going to be around, so there's that at least. So, it's not technically really over. It's just the main series that's going to end, yes. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, should I just drop the Brony fandom for good? Should I just move on to other fandoms? Listen, if you're part of the Brony fandom and if your series ends, it doesn't mean you have to stop being a fan, or not stop being a fan, stop being a fan or stop being a Brony in general. As long as you still support what you love, that's all that really matters, even if something ends. For example, many other series I know came to end many years ago when it comes to any genre, when it comes to gaming, anime, movies, shows, whatever. I'm still fans of them, even though those particular series are over. And I'm okay with this. Like, this is fine. Like, I moved on to many other things in my life. I have a ton of other fandoms that I'm in. It's not just about ponies. Ponies now isn't like my big top priority like it used to be. Now, keep in mind, I still support certain fan creators. I still watch their stuff. You know, I still watch some reactors, of course, obviously. So, many people that I do support that deserve it, or that basically really work hard on their stuff when it comes to the Brony fandom, those are the people I support and I still watch. Like, now, keep in mind, I haven't caught up with every other content because, again, it's not really my main focus as it used to be. It kind of used to be back then, but, you know, especially with me and my wife. Like, me and my wife would just go absolutely, you know, bananas for many Lost Up Ponies. Now, we both still love the show. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we don't like it anymore now. It's just that, you know, as us, we have other things also that are, like, top tier priority right now. But of course, we're still gonna love the show. Obviously, we're still gonna love it. You know, we still love the characters that we knew from Jump Street, obviously. But you know, and me and both of us are the same way. We don't always watch a lot of a lot of fan content creators like we used to. I mean, I still watch the ones that are like still my most favorites that I will still support. But that's basically it. Like, you know, other ones I might have fallen off a bit and stuff like that, and for that I do apologize. It's just, you know, it's not like huge anymore like it used to be for me, and that's just the way I'm seeing it. Now, I know many people may feel differently. I know many people may feel differently otherwise, but that's basically me. So, I mean, so much for the editing, right? But the edits are pretty much like at the very beginning of the video, keep in mind. You know, just a little bit of fun edits before I actually begin the video. And I really hope you did enjoy me rambling on and on about this whole thing, but that's just the way I feel about it. Am I going to be, is it going to be kind of sad that this show has finally come to its end? Yes, but that doesn't mean that I still can't talk about it from once in a while. Like, I'll be like, you know, I do that with other series, again, from other genres. Like, I remember all the great moments, especially all the nostalgia factor to it, so again, I can't really, you know, say like, oh, I'm not gonna talk about the show ever again. Oh, fuck this shit. Like, oh no, I'm leaving all these fans. Like, I'm out. Like, no. Like, if it ends, it ends. I'll still talk about it. I'll still look up stuff and fan art and stuff like that. from time to time, which is cool, or crossovers, which even make it even more better. So yeah, that's my stance on this. So in conclusion, when it comes to season 9, it really, it's really sad, unfortunately, that the long-running series that we all came to know and love is coming to an end. But that's the way the cycle goes. Let's just hope that season 9 ends it on like a really big epic finale. Let's hope they put all their cards on the table. Let's see how they're gonna end this to impact the entirety of sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit. The entirety of Generation 4 in general. Will this be wrapped up with a bang, or just something that's pretty much forgettable and not really interesting, or just a really missed opportunity to wrap up the show for good? I mean, I'm guessing what they're going to do is they're going to do something incredible. Like, maybe that's why it's taken a while. They don't want any of the public to know. They're trying their very damnedest to not get anything leaked whatsoever. So I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And there you go. That's my thoughts overall. I'm sorry this is a little bit of a long, well, not like a too long of a video, but a little video of me rambling also about, my feelings on this matter and whatnot. But also, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What are your guys' thoughts overall when it comes to My Little Pony, the series, mind you, quote unquote, the series actually ending? Are you kind of disappointed that it's ending already? Did you want to keep on continuing, like on some SpongeBob trend or a Simpsons trend? Well, I mean, I don't know if I don't want to go with the Simpsons trend. Oh god, I don't even know, because it just got renewed for seasons 31 and 32. I don't think we need to justify the needs on a show that just needs to be put down. Because seriously, the Simpsons, why is that show even so on? I have no idea. But anyways, that's all I really gotta say on this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I guess still staying tuned to my rambling. But yeah, thank you very much. This is gonna be a really interesting year. It's gonna be pretty, emotional. Maybe it will get emotional. I will admit, it'll get a little emotional for me because of how the show changed my perspective, especially the way a series like this, or as told, can be. And yeah, so, well, cheers guys to 2019. Cheers to, well, just basically cheers to the final season of MLP. Let's hope it goes out with a bang. Let's hope they put everything on the line, give as much character development and growth as they can, do whatever kind of stories they didn't do in the past, and make it really, really well done. Just do what they can to make this season a much more memorable one, instead of one that's just like, they just wanted to end it, so they just didn't really give a shit whatever they were doing. So let's just hope that's not going to be like that. But judging from the way season 8 finale ended, I don't think that's going to be the case. Maybe, but we shall see. Until then, thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, once again, if you want to stay for the pony content, especially for the maybe if I consider doing live reaction / reviews to them, maybe, but we shall see. That, or just for the premiere and the finale. I gotta see how the schedule's gonna go. I don't even know when the hell the season's even gonna start. Again, please, I need more information on this. Like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, anyways, yeah, so that's it. So rate, comment, subscribe, again, if you want to be caught up on that, and many other things that I do here on this channel as well. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as well for this video. Follow all my social media, my game links, my gamer links, gamer links, like my, my Overwatch tag, my Switch tag, Steam tag, whatever. And then, of course, my Discord, which is the Plus Ultra Discord. If you feel like joining there, of course, it's up to you. And that's it. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And then, manga fans, keep supporting between what you watch. And I haven't done this in a very good damn ass while. But, bronies, brohoof to you guys, brony on. And I'll see you for the next pony related video. Until then,